Hi darlings, it's Sandra back again on your screen. Thank you so much for stopping by in today's video. And for our newbies that recently joined the family, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. And for those of you that haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please, you may choose to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on your post notifications so to be aware anytime we drop a new content. Okay, thank you. So if you don't know, I recently moved to Canada from Doha, Qatar to Canada on a PCA work visa route. See guys, this pathway actually brought me and my family to Canada. If you are interested, I have made series of videos on this pathway. Paris, when I got my visa, landing in Canada, the pathway, the program that links me to this pathway, anything you need to, like all the necessary things you need to do to get started. In case if you are interested, you may choose to go back, watch those videos, okay, to grab all the juicy information that I dropped in my previous upload. Okay, so in today's video I'll be sharing with you guys the almighty POF. Hey, proof of fund is the most requested video. People have been messaging me, Sandra, is it not high time for you to share with us how much you guys spent as a proof of fund in this pathway? So this is me coming out here to share with you guys how much in total we spent as a family of four in this pathway. If the kind of content you love watching, kindly stay tuned. I'll see you right back. Welcome back guys. So for disclaimer, I am not an immigration consultant. Yes guys, all the information I've been sharing here with you guys is based on my personal experience and what I've gathered so far from my colleagues that are already here in Canada with this pathway. Don't come and say Sandra told you this. Sandra, yes, the information I'm sharing out here is just for you to have knowledge of what to expect when you start your own. Okay, so let's go. Today I'll be sharing with you guys a family of four, how much we spend on this strat. Canada, they cannot bring you to come and work for them if you don't have their 1-year diploma program. So this is why this institution is making this a pathway like so friendly for people. Come and apply for the program, then from there you can get your work visa and come in. So before you can come in, there are necessary visas you need to apply. They start from PNP, provincial nominee program, means that the province is nominating you to stay and live in the province. So when you get that nominee certificate, that means you're eligible to apply for your work visa. So how much do we spend as a family of four? So the first visa, like I keep on saying, is after you got your offer letter, unconditional offer letter from your employer when you start this program. Is your provincial nominee, P&P. Okay, so how much do we spend? It varies. I don't know how much they are collecting now, but I think it's still the same. Okay, I think if they made any changes when you will be applying, you can see that in Canadian website. But what I use is what I'm about to share with you guys. Okay, so I have wrote something down here in case you see me looking down. See guys, I have a lot of things going on my head. I can't remember everything. Okay, Canada is expensive guys, but it's worth it, right? So that proof of funds just for them to know that you are okay, you can live, okay, you can sustain yourself for the matter before you start earning salary. So for the P&P family of, I think we submitted for like 10,000 Canadian dollar as a proof of fund, okay, as a family of four. So I think single applicant is from 2005 to 3,000. So if you are coming with only you and your husband, you guys can submit 5,000 Canadian dollar as a proof of fund in that P&P, okay. And a family of four from 8,000 to 10,000. So say that our family of four, we can submit 8,000, 7,000, but at the end of the day, we decided to put 10,000 just to be in a safer side, okay. 21 days after our P&P certificate came out, yeah, P&P came out, and everything was, I was okay. I was beginning to trust the process, you know. I said, okay, oh, it's like this thing is working. Ha. Okay, I said, okay. We got our, so when your P&P comes out, they will give you a nominee certificate, one, and the work permit support letter. So what you get from the provincial government is 2 certificates. So that 2 certificate is what you use to apply for your work visa, okay? So that work visa, do you need a proof of fund? Yes, darling, you need proof of fund, but it's still the same money. Like that time, immediately your P comes out, submit your work permit immediately, because that P&P will come with like just like a note. IRCC will send it to your mail. They will tell you that you are given 6 months to submit your work visa and your permanent residence, because that P&P expires in 6 months. Okay, so get your documents ready. All those things you said, the other place you said that you've worked, everything you said you worked, go those things you submitted during your admission, get those documents ready, because once your P&P comes out, you submit your work visa. So work visa, how much do we spend? So for single applicants, you can submit 5,000, yes. For Canada work visa, 6,000, 7,000. During that time, your immigration consultant will tell you, if you are not using immigration consultant to apply for this visa, is Indian website, okay. Everything is there. You can read everything and submit how much money you saw there, okay. So during that time, we are told like one single 5,000, and couple is 10,000. Like your husband and wife 10,000. Then if you have family, like 12 to 15,000. So during that time, how much do we spend? So they told us that Canada with visa, everything we can from 12,000 to 15,000. So, and that's it. So we submitted, I think at the end of the day, we submitted like more than that, like double times two of that money. We put that in account, because no, but like we have not seen someone that successfully run that program. We can ask question. I don't know if you guys, everything was kind of like new for us. We are still afraid. Me and my husband was still afraid, because okay, now we trust the process. We are not arguing the process. Everything is okay. The pathway. In fact, by this time, I think I'm almost done with my online program. I'm just waiting to apply for my visa. I've done with my exams, my everything, all the work time in that online program. I'm done with it. This is the time for me to start apply for my visa, because during that time we spend time, because in fact a lot of things happen, because we are the first people. They are trying to source documents, trying to settle everything. So during my seat, it took time. That is why I just came to Canada recently. If like people that joined me can join, like can come to Canada December, just know that my own took time, because we're actually the first people. The hospital, my school, everything, they are trying to gather some documents to submit to IRCC. So everything was kind of too delayed that time. But during the visa, we start asking question what to do and what not to do. But at the end of the day, we submitted. They told us 15 to 12 to 15,000 for family of four. Then we shall submitted like double of the money, because we don't want anything that like, if you have denied visa before, if you have ever denied visa before, you understand where I'm going, because there is there is something sweeter. See, if you have someone that have gone through something and that thing was successful, you don't know what God did for you, because the trauma we are in that time was kind of, what are we going to do? We don't want these people to die. Now, okay, I have done with my program. I have finished paying my school fees. What these people deny me visa, and I will not come to Canada, are this school going to refund me? Which is no, because they have given you the information, the education you need. They've given it to you. The only thing remaining just for me to come in and do my clinical placement, which is just 15 with this one that I'm doing now. So we are thinking, what of these people denied me visa? What am I going to say? So we shall put double of the money. The waiting comes. So if you don't know, I applied from Doha, Qatar, and the waiting was too much for us. I don't know what happened. You can check in it. So if you apply, you can check the IRCC processing time for Qatar. You can check UK if you're applying from UK, Nigeria, any African country. So I think during that time, Qatar was showing 18 weeks. The next week, okay, we've submitted our visa. The next week it was showing 37, because every week they keep on updating it. The other week it was showing 18, 19, 26. Then when we check Nigeria, so even that time our immigration consultant told us to go back to Nigeria and apply, but we couldn't go, because that job that I was doing that time, don't want to leave it. And so many other things we are doing in Doha with my husband, we don't want to leave that thing and go back home. So we asked her to let her apply from Qatar, no problem. And we waited. My sister-in-law, we applied the same time during September. Okay, I applied second week of September, and my sister-in-law applied from Nigeria third week of September. Do you know that first week of October her visa was approved? My visa was approved 2nd of January. Yeah, 20 this year. My visa was approved this year. Why her visa was approved 2 weeks after she applied. So it depends on where you are applying from. Okay, so that means the POF we use was okay, even though that will put more than needs. Okay. So now I had people that have submitted the PO of the I have seen family of four, family of two, for a single person that have applied for visa and they were approved on this uh, price that I'm giving you guys. But know that everything might change, okay? They even choose to put more money. If you have money, add more money to it, okay? Just to be in a safer side, okay? So that is all for the work permit visa. Okay, so proof of fund, Canada is not taking that money away from you, just for them to show that you are capable to like sustain yourself few months you land in Canada. Okay, then what happens after you got your visa, or what happened after you applied for your work visa? This is what people don't know. In this P&P pathway, you were told to apply for your uh, work visa and your permanent residence 6 months after you got your provincial nominee program. Okay, so even that time our consultant told us that it's better for us to apply our permanent residence immediately we are applying for our work visa, because this pathway just like it connects you to apply for your PR immediately. You don't necessarily need to submit it later, because we were trying to check on our budget. So we feel like, okay, it's better when we come to Canada we can apply for our PR. But on the second thought, when you apply in Canada, they may ask you to bring your police clearance, proof of fund again, everything. So it's better that when you are applying for your work visa, it's better that you use that money. That in fact, all the documents you use applying for your work visa, use it to apply for your your PR. That is why it's good to use consultant. Okay, in this way there is a letter. I think there is a letter they write. The shall know the way they do it. Okay, they will not link your work visa and your permanent residence together, so everything will submitted. We don't need to add any other money again for our PR. I don't know if you guys are understanding me. You don't need to add any other money again for your permanent resident. The only thing you need to pay is for your permanent residence money. You know there are fees. You want to apply for a permanent residence. Those that came to Canada with permanent residence, there are like money you pay in Canadian website, like PR money. For me, I paid, my husband paid, and for my children, they paid that money entirely. This one is just like a processing fee for you, okay? During that time, we are choosing, okay, the money was kind of high for us. Is it not better for us to, like, okay, apply for it when we come to Canada? And the advice us, it's better for us to do, so that most of the documents we submitted during our work visa will not expire. If it expired, we may choose to get those documents again. So at the end of the day, we took that advice from them and we'll submit our permanent residence during the time we are submitting our work visa. Okay, so you don't necessarily need another proof of fund. Use that money you use to submit for your work visa to clock in your permanent resident. In that way, the only money like you are showing is the money you showed for your work visa. There is no like a specific money you need to submit for your permanent resident. When you want to come to Canada as a PR, as a permanent resident, there are specific money, like a family of, I think it was like a 26,000 or 27,000 Canadian dollar. But this one, if I thought that if you submitted like 15,000 for your work visa, know that it's still that 15,000 that will still be showing when you will be submitting your permanent residence, because you are coming with P&P. P&P pathway is kind of cheaper than express entry. I don't know if you guys understand. So that is all for the proof of fund. Then another thing is that know that when you be applying provincial nominee program, there are necessary money like a application fee, like $100, $150, depending on your family size. You need to, that one is not like included with your proof of fund. This one is how more like a process. I don't know if many of you guys that have applied for visa will understand what I'm saying. Okay, then during work visa you have to pay for Canadian sites that are work visa fee. You pay for that one. I paid. I think my husband paid. No, I think my children, no, my children, okay, my children, because they came in with study visa, they pay for that student fee for study visa. I think it's kind of like $200 something. It's not that much. Then my son also, two of them, they paid. My husband applied for open work visa. He paid the amount of money. Me, I applied. Okay, this money, know that this money is different from your proof of fund. This one is just the money you pay in Canadian website for Canada processing fees. Okay, so that is all. And again, PR, you have to also pay. I think PR in this processing money, PR is kind of higher. I think each applicant was like 2000 up. I don't know. It was high that time. That was the reason why we chose, okay, let's when we come to Canada, but we were advised to do it together so that we don't need to start showing another proof of fund. And that is one good thing about this pathway. That is one good thing about this pathway. The most of the money from the money you apply for your PNP, add money, small money on it when you be applying for your work visa, because work visa they expect you to have like a little money added to what you showed in your PNP, and that know that your work visa when you be apply together with your permanent resident. You don't need to wait for your work visa to be out, because immediately your work visa comes out, you are expected to come. In fact, the school will be disturbing you. When are you coming so that you can start your clinical placement? Okay, so immediately your work visa comes out, you don't need to start thinking again to apply for your permanent resident. Do everything together. That is how we do it, and it was everything came out successful. Okay, so another thing, the processing time, depending on where you are coming from, like I said before, if you are coming from like those that apply in Nigeria, the Ghana, most of my Ghana colleague, most of my Ghana colleagues, I think their processing time was so like 1 month, 2 months is out. But me, those that in Qatar, I applied from Qatar, it took me like 10 weeks to three months for my visa to be approved. Okay, so that is all for, I think I've done justice for this proof of fund. Know what is obtainable. Know that this thing you are expected to show proof of fund when you are applying for your PNP, work visa, and your permanent resident to Canada. Okay, so guys, that's it. Sorry guys, I got distracted from my son. So like I was saying, the only thing you have to do is to trust the process. Like I was in this show before. I know it comes with so many questions. Okay, as well. I those that got admission, congratulations to you guys. Happy learning, happy learning, happy learning. The 30 weeks can be hard though, but try, okay, try. Know that you know where you are going, you know what you want to achieve, put in your effort, try to, don't worry, add me if you've gotten admission. Those of you that got admission recently, congratulations. Send me an email so I can add you in September, but only for those that have started this program, please. It's a lot. The questions I'm getting is too much for me, please. I just want only those that are already in the program for my WhatsApp group, okay? Just for me to guide you. Like those from my YouTube channel, those that apply from my YouTube channel, please. Only you, my subscribers. This is the only thing I can do for you guys. You understand? So add you in the group, like to I know what like the step by step. So anything you are not confused, even during the course, let me know. I will explain that to you. Okay, that's the only thing I can do for my subscribers. Send me an email, drop your WhatsApp number, then I can add you guys for September batch. Okay, I already have a May batch and a January batch, so I think this batch is September. Send me an email. I'm going to add you guys in my group. Okay, so many people reach out to me that the representative I gave them is charging them money. Kiniko. Guys, so someone will just leave what they are doing to explain something for you, like process your document, get you admission without charging money. Is that how they do from you? Like, this is me, I pay this money. Hey, see, like I said before, this program is not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I know what it takes me. You see that processing fee? Sandra, I paid that money. So, okay, this is me coming to share. Even that's why some people said, hey, Sandra, I don't need to cast this your rat. So, see, I know so many people said I should not share it. This rat is rare. They don't want people coming, so many people coming into it to like scatter it the way they scattered other visas. I know so many people are even angry that I'm saying it. I brought this rat on YouTube. But in other hands, I have a YouTube channel, like I said before. I feel like, okay, anyone interested, do it. If you are eligible, do it. If you are eligible, I'm not, the sky is big enough to contain everybody. Yes, this sky is big enough to contain. I'm not in the system. I know how it was. See, people, they need workers here. I'm not going to be the one to do all the whole of the job. So this is why I'm bringing up this here. If you want to do it, come on. If you're eligible and have the money, am I going to be the one to pay for you? No, I'm not stopping it. I cannot stop it. Yes, this is me coming out to like share, but I think some people are now using it against me. Some people, not everybody. Some appreciated. Even I appreciate those that even came back to appreciate. Okay, why some are using it like I don't know. I don't know what they are saying, but that is fine. Those that say that a representative is charging money. See, guys, I pay that money. See, what I have observed from my colleague that are already here, I asked them how much they spend, and I noticed that the money I spent was kind of low, very small to what they spent. Those from Ghana, those from Philippines, those from different South Africa, so many people, the school have their different agents. I know that even though you went directly to school, at the end of the day, they must link you to an agent. Those of you that went to the school, come to the comment section and ask me if school have not asked you which agent did you use. Don't know that later they will link you to an agent. It's a must. Yes, because they want it that if you are giving you, they are giving because they want to start assessing your document. They want the agent. This is their agent. This is what their representative is, their agent that connect to their immigration consultant. This representative are the one to know the right document for you to submit. That is why some people will rush to go to the school. At the end of the work, like at the end, during the time they will release the conditional offer letter, they will not receive the offer letter. They will say they are not eligible. School will collect your money, come and study. But during that work visa, they will not give you the work visa. They will say that you are not eligible. So many people they have done it to so many people. That is why someone is trying to explain things for you. Even when you people see scammers, and some of you that usually do this thing, you end up people scamming you. When you see the right thing, you will not do it. How much are they charging? I paid this money and they helped me fix everything, got me admission. I started this program. And when you use them during your immigration, like during the time you'll be submitting your visa, it's not compulsory to use them. Why some agents will not charge anything now, but during that time, when you're like during the time you'll be applying for your visa, I don't want to say how much they are charging. You'll be the one, you will come back and tell me how much they are charging. And that time you are stuck. You've already paid your skip. Like, no need of going back again. You are not backing up because you're already on there. School have no business with them. You've already started your program. But the only thing you want to apply for a visa. That money, they will tell you the price. They're not going to tell you how much they're charging now. Because when you go to the school, during that time, school will ask you, who is your agent? Who is your agent? If you did not say it, they will randomly fix you. Maybe you get an agent from Philippines, from you get agent from India, or those Nigerian agents. They will tell you how much they are charging, and you'll not run back. But these people I use, in fact, they are transparent. I love the way they explain things for you, like in a way you understand. They'll fix your resume, your CV to Canadian standard. Well, I think when you are submitting, like when I submitted PDF. They send me no, I should send Microsoft Word. Then most of these agents, most of them, their representative and their immigration consultant work together. They work together, so that is where they are putting their money. Maybe you come there, charge you 6,000. I know one of my colleagues that is in Canada. What she paid, she's a single applicant. What she's paid is what my family of four, how much we paid from the people I use. So if you don't know, it's not all schools in Canada, it's not all program in Canada you come and apply. Most of them will randomly fix you onto an agent, and that is how it works, guys. I'm not charging you any money to do it. I'm just telling you, okay, use them. In fact, at times I will say, who send me message? But fine, I love what I'm doing. I love that people are getting positive feedback. People have gotten admission. People have already started. People are trial on their way to start this pathway. And I have people, before I brought it to YouTube, people, I know people, so many friends and family that are already into the program. I'm happy that I'm doing it. I'm happy that I'm sharing this journey. So anyone interested, do it. Do it. Like I said, this thing is not for everybody. Like I said, it's not for everybody. You understand? You might choose to like uh, do it on your own. You might choose to, like, if it's too much for you, leave it, look for another route, right? So don't come and say they are charging. Like I said, if you're messaging them, tell them you are coming from Sandra YouTube. I've already told them that those coming from my YouTube, you should reduce money for them. Yes, I've already told them. So once you're messaging them, tell them you are coming from Sandra YouTube, and they will give you a discount, because I've already done it with them, and I have send them so many people that are already reserved. May badge is almost full. Most of them that started this May badge, I'm the one that referred them to them. You understand? So that's it, guys. I think I have done justice to your question. Those that are so curious to know about the pathway from the representative, the proof of fund, everything. See, I think I have done justice to it. I've tried to explain everything to you in a way you understand it, okay? If you watch up until this time, thank you so much. Please do wait to share this video to your friends and family. Anyone you think that this video might be helpful, share to them. Anyone you know that have been struggling to get study visa, share this pathway. Maybe if that person has experience in healthcare, share this pathway to that person. That person will benefit from this. If you are a nurse, auxiliary nurse, and use your experience and apply, you'll be your nursing degree. Bam, will get you this program fast. They will not even ask you more, because already you are a nurse already. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I know that I've done justice for the questions, everything. So do wait to share this video to anybody you know that this video might be helpful. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. That's the only thing you have to do for me. Okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on your post notifications so that you'll get to see anytime I drop a new video. If you watch up until this time, thank you so much for watching. I'll definitely see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Bye.